For Hacklahoma this year, our team decided to tackle a retro-inspired technical challenge. We were inspired both by how far tech has come and by how far games have developed since the 70s. For instance, Dungeons and Dragons was designed by Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson, and it was originally published in 1974, and it's come a long way since those retro days. Various technologies have been developed to integrate with D&D, including allowing for virtual D&D campaigns. But these virtual D&D campaigns can often result in players being unable to use their physical dice. And we decided that we wanted to try and develop a way to include physical dice in online games. As a brief overview of this project, we tackled D&D Beyond integration, which is an online character sheet which allows for players to keep track of the data in the game. Updating pages by having a lobby system where players could join different campaigns. Keeping track of dice rolls and add dice roll history, as well as processing those dice rolls with computer vision. And then we'll also touch on some of the challenges we faced and what we're hoping to tackle next.
One of the features that we most wanted to use for Fantasy Dice was to be able to import our characters straight from D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is a very popular tool used for creating and customizing D&D characters, and automatically calculates a bunch of features for us. So we wanted to use that to be able to create or import characters into our application to then use for the dice rolling. Clients request their character from the backend, which then extracts the JSON info from D&D Beyond regarding all the necessary information for each character. You can see an example on the right where you can see their strength scores, etc. We cache these JSON files to improve character load time between app uses because their strings are quite large despite being very little data. Every page on our app is updated dynamically to hold the most recent information. For example, we manage both your character as well as the list of rolls that everyone in your campaign has made. The integration allows you to roll straight from your character sheet with the stats auto-calculated. That was really short.
The actual dice rolls are by far the most complicated part of this process. The user will select the type of roll they want to make, and you can see over on the right they have chosen 2d6 plus 5. And this lets the computer vision module on the back end know that a roll is about to take place. And this will do a couple things. One of those is to actually show the camera feed of the dice being rolled in the tray. And it will also then calculate the roll using computer vision, and we're using OpenCV as well as Tesseract and the Google Cloud Vision API in order to perform OCR to actually read the numbers off the dice. So we read the numbers, we compute the total, and add any modifiers as necessary, and then update the roll history at the bottom of the screen.
Here you can see some examples of our project in action, going over how to import a D&D Beyond character sheet, a sample dice roll, and also some of the OpenCV processing images. So what's next? We're proud of what we accomplished, and we had fun doing it, but we still want to continue on with this project. Areas that we'd focus on next would be improving computer vision aspects by trying out different libraries and training our own models, in addition to working to fully integrate phone cameras. While we were able to test some things with phone cameras, we didn't fully integrate it into the web app due to wanting to focus on other areas of our project. So we would like to be able to work to improve computer vision so that it is able to detect the dice in more environments, including with phone cameras. We would also like to include aspects to count turns and also keep track of the initiative order to make things easier on the players. This has been a fun project to work on, and we look forward to continuing on with whatever hacking we do.